I raise awareness because during my diagnosis journey, it was a little bit delayed. Because of this, I have a limited number of years left in my life. My hope is that the future and children that come after me have a chance to have both quantity and years in their life, as well as really good quality of life.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because I live with a rare disease. I'm a person that lives every day with a disease that has no known cause or no known cure. And it's important to spread awareness to help for research, clinical trials, and treatments so that one day, someday, maybe not in my lifetime, but in the next, we can find a cure.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because it's more than a job at this point. It's a personal mission. I have friends, I have coworkers in the rare disease community, and it's important to me that they all be able to receive equal access to information, to care, to research, to treatments, to clinical trials, and whatever small part I may be able to play in improving their quality of life, I am grateful and honored to be part of it.
What makes us rare is that we're a family that never gives up hope. We continue on the journey of making memories together.
Even when the path on that journey is not clear or the future is uncertain, we continue to make our way together.
Rare Disease Day means advocating for my fellow employees who are afflicted with a rare disease. They're the reasons why I come to work. I like to see their stories being told, and it just makes this job so much more meaningful and valuable to me. So that is what Rare Disease Day means for me, advocating for my fellow employees.
Rare disease awareness is important to me because I feel it is vital to educate the world about diseases like Parkinson's. Education and awareness are essential tools that will help change the stigma around rare diseases. I would love to live in a world where individuals with rare diseases are always treated equally and kindly.
As a mother, I was hurled into one rare disease community. Learning that we were not alone was instrumental in keeping me and the rest of our family propelled in forward motion. As a grandmother, I was hurled into a different rare disease community. Thanks to my experience in the first one, we knew exactly where to go and what to do.
I think that a rare disease doesn't have to be an anonymous disease. And it's through this motto that I write my news stories every day. And also it's through this motto that I give voice to rare disease patients every day. And today is the best day to that voice to be heard. It's the best day to give voice to rare disease patients. So happy Rare Disease Day.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because I believe that everyone should have the right to be heard, to be seen. I don't live with a rare disease, but I do know people who live with a rare and chronic illness. So now I feel that my mission became more than just sharing the word about it. I have created bonds with many of my coworkers who live with a rare disease, and they are now my friends. Seeing them live and so bravely fight every day inspired me to spread the word about it and raise awareness. By doing so, we are also raising their voices and working towards a common goal, finding treatments, finding cures, and give those living with a rare disease the right to live.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because I was diagnosed with idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. Rare diseases do not need to live in the shadows. Raising awareness creates an opportunity to educate others, and our lived experiences make us our own best advocates. My rare disease is invisible. There are no outward signs to suggest I have a rare disease. My voice, on the other hand, is loud and clear. Raising awareness is my responsibility.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because storytelling is the strongest form of patient advocacy. And cystic fibrosis patients already know how much a cure is needed, so we need to involve other audiences like allies to find a cure.
Why it matters, why Rare Disease Day matters to me, is so we can offer each and every individual with rare disease a quality of life. We can elevate awareness and the need for a cure, and elevate the importance of managing symptomatology. Each and every individual and those caring for someone with a rare disease need to know they matter, And that's why Rare Disease Day matters to me.
As a patient with spinal muscular atrophy, I get to use my voice. My voice is my strongest asset, and anyone who has a rare disease needs to use their voice because we have so much to offer. We can not only make our lives better, but also improve others who may have our particular diseases. So use your voice as your asset and know that you do matter.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because I have some family members and close friends who live with rare and chronic conditions.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because it affects my life personally. Back in 2018, my son Noah was diagnosed with a rare neurological disease called Friedreich's ataxia. I had never heard of it the day the doctor said it to us, but it has affected our lives every day since.
Rare Disease Day matters to me because I have what is called an invisible illness. During the diagnosis process, I was told that I was faking it because doctors knew very little about what I have. And I create awareness to help other people like me and to educate others about mitochondrial myopathy.
For me, rare disease awareness is pausing to acknowledge the everyday courage, kindness, and humor of all those living with rare disease, all of which need easier treatments and too many of which lack an effective and targeted treatment. We're all in this experiment called life together, and we all need to be helping and pushing toward those goals.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because I know how it feels to live daily with a rare disease. My hope is that with our continued efforts in raising awareness across the rare disease communities, that those who come after us and are diagnosed will have access to better treatments and eventually a cure.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because I know that rare disease will always receive fewer resources and fewer accommodations and better known conditions. And although I want all people to be taken care of, I don't want rare disease to be left behind. Cystic fibrosis is one of the more common rare diseases, and yet we still don't have enough resources or awareness to be treated both medically and socially in the utmost dignity that we deserve.
Rare Disease Day matters to me because I know what it is to live with a chronic illness, and mostly because at this point my co-workers at BioNews are also my friends and people I care about, and I have the utmost respect and admiration for them and for what they have to go through. I'm very grateful that I'm able to play a small part just by maintaining our social media platforms, by making sure they are a safe space, and it's easier for rare disease patients across the globe to access information that empowers them, and by providing a source of companionship and positivity through these platforms.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because I've worked in digital health publishing for over 20 years now, and I've seen how much attention, how much information is available to the general public to research, identify, and treat common health conditions, but how lacking the information out there is still for people that are living with rare disease.
Rare disease awareness matters to me, not just this month, but throughout the whole year, every year. Many people struggle to get a timely and proper diagnosis when it comes to rare diseases. Therefore, to know more about them, symptoms, prognosis, potential treatments, and the latest news and advances in scientific and medical fields is important. I also believe that this awareness effort is something that should go beyond the communities directly affected by these diseases. Here at BioNews, one of our main missions is exactly that, to raise awareness.
Rare disease awareness is important to me because I know firsthand how lonely the rare disease journey can be. I want to make sure that everyone knows that whatever they're going through, their journey matters. they matter.
Rare disease matters to me because while there's a wealth of health information available online in today's world, people living with rare diseases are still vastly underserved and can struggle to get the information they need about their condition.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because the first step to getting better is always figuring out what's wrong, and you can't do that without awareness.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because, growing up in a medical family, I learned how to translate complicated words and ideas into everyday language. I also learned the importance of up-to-date and accurate information about health and grew into a state of empathy and admiration for people dealing with complex health issues. Today, as I care for my mom who has a rare disease, I know the importance of belonging to a group of people on the same journey, seeking the latest in treatment and care.
I raise awareness because understanding rare disease helps to fight stigmas that impact the quality of life for my friends and colleagues living with rare diseases and for rare disease patients worldwide.
Rare disease awareness matters because people with rare diseases matter. Too often, we end up falling through the cracks because nobody understands our disease, and so they don't understand us. But with rare disease awareness, we can find each other and support each other and learn from each other, and we know that we are not alone in this.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because there is yet so much to discover and learn about them. People living with rare diseases deserve to be heard, recognized, and feel supported and empowered by new knowledge and discoveries that are made every day. It's an honor to work and contribute towards that goal.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because I believe everyone should have a chance to have a good, fulfilling life. Awareness is key to empower people, show that we care, and engage everyone so that new treatments and ultimately a cure are possible.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because the people that live with rare diseases have the most significant day-to-day challenges. The things that we take for granted can be very difficult for them. And yet they are the most caring, strong, empathetic, and courageous people that I've ever met.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because I've seen firsthand the devastating effects that rare diseases can have on individuals and their families. I've seen them suffer and struggle to find treatments that can help them manage their symptoms or find the right healthcare provider. My whole career has been focused around patient advocacy and access to healthcare information, but rare disease is where it's needed most. I am thankful to have the opportunity to make a difference for the rare disease community.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because I have a rare disease. My whole life I've fought cystic fibrosis and now am 5 years post double lung transplant. And what I've noticed the most is that I can't do this alone. So helping others feel less alone in their fight is what I'm passionate about and why I'm so excited and honored to be a part of this campaign for making others feel less alone too.
And I love Rare Disease Day because it allows me to spread awareness both about SMA and to learn more about all the other different rare diseases out there. I love being part of this community, and I hope you all can get involved as well. So thank you for sharing your stories, and let's have a great Rare Disease Day this year. Thank you.
Rare disease awareness matters to me because it changes my daughter's life. It means more research, more resources, and more funding that gets us a little bit closer to a cure for Angelman syndrome.
Rare disease awareness is important to me because of the people. It's people like Matt and Jen and Britt and Jen, Kevin, Brad, and Halsey and Katie and all the other folks I've met along the way. They are my colleagues, they are my mentors, but most of all, they are my friends. They're a true source of inspiration, and they're the bravest people I've ever met. I know they will rest but never quit, and we will find a cure, not for our generation, for future ones, because we have to.